Hey everybody. So it's still snowing. I'll go in there later and I'll hit everything again because you can see it's all building up again already. But we don't want to have any issues. So the next time I got on this time, I got a hoodie on. So when I do it next time, I'll do it with a hoodie because man, I'll tell you what, that was on the back of the neck. It wasn't fantastic. It was not fantastic. These guys are doing a low-key thing here today. Yeah, it's building up on there pretty quick. Building up on there pretty quick. See, it doesn't bother me so much this time. Man, it's building up quick. Building up quick. Hello, chickies. Does anybody have any eggs for me? What do we got? We got any eggs in here? Let's have a look and see. What do you got over here? Anything? Nothing so far, huh? What are you guys doing? They're so funny. All right, let me look in this one. Well, we got somebody in there, so we're gonna stick our hand in there. Stop pecking me. All right, there's one more. So we're up to 4. All right, I wanted to talk to you guys this time because I keep hitting this here while I'm in here. I might as well hit it. My goodness gracious, that is a lot of snow. I'm going to have to keep on that today. Right now, batteries are good. We're at like 63% on the batteries. So I will be running the generator today. Obviously, we're not going to get any sunshine in today. Solar panels are covered with snow. And it's still snowing. So I don't see us getting any solar from the sun today. But so that's all right. It happens. That's why we have the backup generator. So I wanted to talk to you guys about, when I think this is kind of, if you look at things, right? We've been getting fed this horse crap for years. Global warming, oh my God. Cow farts are making the planet warm up too much and all this other nonsense. And they've actually been completely disproven at this point that that's not the case. Actually, it's the opposite because of all this volcanic activity. I think what people fail to realize, a lot of people don't think about this, when you have all this volcanic activity, what ends up happening is it shoots up so much stuff into the upper atmosphere. When you have volcanic ash going up, 6-7 miles into the sky and then spreading out, that actually blocks the sun, and it actually cools the planet. If you guys, anybody's old enough to remember Mount St. Helens back in 1980, when that went, they had snow in July in Maine that year because of the so much stuff was put up into the upper atmosphere, and that really wasn't a large volcanic eruption. One of these big boys go, folks. That's going to be a game changer. And it's not a matter of if one of them will go, it's a matter of when one of them will go. I couldn't imagine 3 years straight of this type of weather. That would be heartbreaking. It would be very depressing. You would really have to toughen up, if you will, to deal with that, because it just would not be good in any stretch of the imagination. So we're gonna actually walk, I think, into the pavilion and finish the video in here. But with all these volcanoes and everything's waking up, if you're paying attention and see what's going on, there is a tremendous amount of volcanic activity happening. around the world right now. A tremendous amount. And it's a little better. And it really, it's, I know, I see you, baby. Could you get any closer, do you think? But again, there is all this volcanic activity going on. It has been unbelievable, with the different volcanoes waking up. You got that one volcano hasn't erupted in like 10,000 years, and now it's really starting to get active, and it really looks like it's going to erupt. You got Mount Vesuvius is going again, and of course, well, in Hawaii they seem to be going all the time, the volcanoes over there. But again, there's been a lot of volcanic activity, a lot of volcanoes rumbling, and a lot of earthquakes happening, and strong earthquakes. They just had an earthquake in Japan of 7.6, and they're talking about a tsunami warning with 10-foot waves. And that may not sound like a lot, but currents and a wave like that can do a tremendous amount of damage, can really affect things really negatively. So, but you're going to see these type of things happening. You're going to see an increase of these things happening. The Earth is changing. The Earth has had enough of human beings screwing things up, I think. That's my take on it. You have a lot of things lining up, and if we get some seriously major earthquakes that like the West Coast. I mean, if there was a major earthquakes along the West Coast, and I'm not just talking about a little one, I'm talking something major. You're talking San Francisco, LA, San Diego, all those places could be in real big trouble. Any cities on the coast altogether, Seattle and all those places up, further north. But yeah, it's definitely concerning. It's definitely something to pay attention to. It will affect the weather. Those volcanoes will absolutely affect the weather, cooling the temperature down on the planet, putting so much more stuff into the upper atmosphere, and it's definitely going to affect things. We're definitely having, we just had that other snowstorm that had a couple days ago, and then most of it melted off, and now we're getting this one here. So, and it is technically not even winter yet. I mean, it's not winter till December 21st. So here we are, getting a decent amount of snow already between this last little storm that came through and this one, and I'm not sure how much we're supposed to get with this storm, but we just got to deal with it and continue on down the road and do what we got to do. But yeah, I'll tell you what, this now having the pavilion buttoned up like we do, what a freaking difference, folks. I'll tell you, it's night and day, absolutely night and day. And much nicer to come in here, get a fire going, hang out, like I said, drink a couple beers, cook a little something in the wood stove, and it just it's perfect. So anyway, that's my last update for today. We'll just keep an eye on the snow. We'll see how much we end up getting. It'll be interesting, that is for sure. But I hope you guys are having a great day. Please be safe. If you don't have to travel in this type of weather, please don't. Just be safe, all right? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.